Welcome back to Paneer and Pancakes. I'm Vaaruni Joshi, and grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive right in. Let me just start off by saying that summer group chats are built on lies, and anybody who says otherwise is just straight up lying. Like, there is nothing else about it. Everyone says at the last exam, we have to hang out this summer. Text me, let's meet up, let's do something, let's get lunch. Okay, it's literally not happening. I have been in my group chat like multiple times this week, like, hey guys, like, we should hang out. Everyone's like, oh yeah, like, definitely 100%. And like, I'm like, okay, like, what day works for you? Nothing. Radio silence. I don't understand. You were so enthusiastic when I was telling you let's hang out. Now you don't want to plan. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. Like, at my last exam, I was telling my friends, okay, like, let's do this, like, we're done. Like, after my exam, I was like, okay, let's go, like, let's make plans, like, let's do something, you know. Apparently school ends and nobody knows how to coordinate their schedule anymore. I don't understand why they think that the logistics of one group hangout is harder than like calculus, which, by the way, all my friends took. So I mean, like, we're making plans and then we just don't have dates. So technically these never leave the chat. Like, yes, I guess we're like, we have the plan and we'll just implement it, but there's no point of having the plan if you're not gonna like put it in motion, you know. Like, everyone's like, yeah, I'm totally down. Like, you're not down. If you were down, you would be down here with me making these plans. Like, what are we doing, guys? I'm like that one person who's constantly like life supporting the group chat. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, let's do this. I have a whole itinerary ready for 3 to 5 hangouts in advance for the next, 4 to 6 weeks. No, just everyone's like, yeah, like, this sounds so great. Like, thanks for doing all the planning. I'm like, okay, great. Now I need you guys to tell me what dates we can do. Like, I don't understand. Like, and then there'll be like people who totally give me the dates and then cancel last minute. Like, I don't understand. What are you doing? Like, you said you could come. And this is no hate to any of my friends. I truly believe that there is always a good reason for when they last minute cancel on me. But like, let me just tell you, if we're trying to hang out, we got to actually hang out. Like, it doesn't work if it's just in the group chat. Yeah, and I keep seeing people like post all their hangouts like online, and I'm like, oh, like, that's crazy. Why is everyone so social and I am not able to make it out of the house? So I think there's like some level of FOMO because everyone's summer like online looks so much more exciting than yours. But it's like really important to remember that when you're on social media, it just like compresses people's moments into like a 5-picture post. Like that, like all their like special moments like are just in that post. Like, you don't see like the rest of their life. Like, I can go pick out 3 to 5 photos that show like me living my absolute best life, and that's like not what I'm doing. I'm laying in bed most of the time. I was laying in bed when I made that post, like, I can promise you. So I think like there are some friendships too that just like exist because you're at school and you see them so much, and if you live further away or like your schedules don't match up, like, you might not see them until August. And I feel like that's really important to like try to bridge that gap, because like, yeah, like, you felt really close to them because you saw them every day. If you keep seeing them every day, you will. And I think there's some things that like, some dynamics that just aren't like the same over text. Like, you have to be in person to like hang out. And I'm not saying like when you meet them again it'll be like awkward or anything, because I have lots of friends I don't see that often, but when I'm with them, I'm like, yeah, like, totally, like, we should hang out more. So yeah, I feel like sometimes during the summer, like, you hang out with different people because they're just closer or it's easier or whatever, so you can feel closer, like unexpected like people, I guess. But you don't have to like totally like force any of the friendships that you feel like you were a lot stronger or closer with those people during the school year. I don't know if that was like a very long run-on sentence or not, but whatever. My point is that like, yeah, like, having plans and stuff is like really great, but like huge plans and stuff are like normally overrated. And this is like crazy for me to say because I'm a huge planner, but let me tell you, like, 95% of the time my plans just boil down to like a very basic itinerary, and it's like not like super carefully planned, because as soon as somebody's like, yeah, like, why don't we do this, and I'm like, yeah, 100%, let's go. Like, I feel like if we're doing like, I have like plans of like, oh, we should do this, we should do this, we should do this, and then we just end up sitting in a parking lot and talking for like a couple hours. Like, I really don't care. I just wanted to hang out. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like now that a lot of my friends have like licenses, I'm very into that whole let's just drive around thing. So maybe we can try doing that. I really hope so, because I love just driving around. Oh my gosh. In my last episode too, I was talking about how I love putting the windows down, and let me tell you, it is so freeing. Like, imagine doing that with a bunch of your friends. So yeah, I feel like you just have to realize too that like, just because everyone's posting their like extravagant plans and stuff, like, doesn't mean you're like a total loser or anything. You don't need plans every single day, which is a crazy thing to say for somebody who needs to look forward to something constantly. But I mean, like, what I mean is, you have to appreciate your time alone, really, and like enjoy like slower parts of your days, and like kind of like understand your own boredom, because we don't really have time to be bored during the school year. So this is the time to like just stare at a wall for 20 minutes if you really want to, because you have that kind of time. So, I mean, like, you can always find things to do by yourself. Like, I love just getting coffee and doing something random for a couple hours and like watching some TV and like whatever. Like, I don't feel like I constantly need to have plans like to do every day. I don't mean I don't need plans to look forward to. That's a whole different ballgame. But yeah, and I feel like just be that person who like keeps texting the group chat. Like, I really don't care. I just keep bothering my friends. I'm like, no, like, let's do this. Like, you guys said you want to hang out. Let's hang out, you know? And so because if nobody does it, then you're never going to hang out, and then you're just going to be bored. So, I mean, just, you know, go out there. Like, a lot of people I feel like are like, oh, like, it's so weird. Like, should I even do that? Like, that's so awkward. Like, no, it's really not. Like, they're your friends, right? Just text them. Be like, hey, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to go out? Do you want to get lunch? Do you want to come over and watch 4 movies in one day? Like, and my point is that, yeah, like, your summer doesn't need to be absolutely packed, but making plans should also be something really fun and enjoyable, and not something that you feel like you have to do just because other people are doing it online. And also not just because you feel like you're super bored, because you should also be kind of comfortable with your own like company, because being alone is like, I think something is a really like learned skill and something that's really important to understand about yourself, especially when you see like what you like doing by yourself and what you don't. So yeah, I feel like that was a very long-winded way of saying that enjoy your plans, but don't feel forced about your plans. I feel like this could have been an email, honestly, but there's something about sitting in my room alone and just talking to myself which makes me feel better. So you guys got a whole episode about it instead. Yeah, this is your sign to go text the group chat and, you know, tell them to like get like together, like do something, like anything. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. I'm not saying like go jump off a cliff or anything, just like, I don't know, sit in the parking lot and get a coffee. I feel like I mentioned coffee like 100 times, but I love coffee, so that's not really an issue for me. So yeah, my point is that sometimes the best memories just start with like a little text in the group chat. So thanks for listening to Paneer and Pancakes. Don't forget to subscribe and review us on Spotify and YouTube, and follow us on Instagram for updates and more content. Thanks for tuning in today, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.